Yo, what is up, y'all? We're finally back. I have an update on the Blue G35. This is gonna be a very important video right now because I have to make a very important decision on the condition of that car and what I'm gonna do next. Because this is actually gonna either leave the car completely torn apart, it's either gonna be gone, missing, whatever the case may be, or it's just gonna be broken and because of something that I may or may have not done. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I'm a car guy. I'm into cars. I may do something that I probably shouldn't do that I might want to do, which everyone else is going to tell me not to do, but I'm still going to do it because I want to do it, and problems. But I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to be able to make that decision today with you guys in this video. So I have 4 options I'm actually going to be able to go over, and I'm going to explain to you guys exactly which one I'm actually going to choose, which it may surprise some of you guys. Some people may see this one coming, I'm not gonna lie. But some of y'all are gonna be like, damn, I didn't know he was gonna do that for real. It's currently like mid-February, y'all, and the ice from our roof just fell off the roof and just made a crazy noise. That was not planned, that just happened. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all, so every decision I make with this car is actually gonna affect me either with time, financially, where the direction this channel is going, and just overall just headspace and my just like full focus. Now, depending on what I'm going to pick, it's actually going to either free up one of the 2 of those things or maybe free up all of those things, depending on what I'm going to pick. Honestly, my number 1 option right now, well, not number 1, but the first option is to just fix the alignment problem with the car so the car is driving straight. Obviously, it's still rusting. Just patch it up a little bit right now and just drive the car, just enough to make sure it's good and sell it. Like, just maybe drive it like, 20, 50 miles, just make sure everything's all good and go, sell the car. That's option number 1. Now, to be honest with you, there are some pros or some cons with that one. A good pro is that, it frees up, money, give me put more money in my pockets, frees up some space as well. So now I have an additional car space, now a car can be replaced with that space. And also, it just, less problems, less stress, things are just done. Now we're more like debating about this part or anything like that. It's just done. Honestly, in my opinion, though, it's just a con of just like the fact that I feel like if I did that, I wouldn't feel like I finished the project, yo. Like I feel like at that point, I just kind of like worked on something and just sold it and got rid of it. And I don't really like that feeling like unfinished projects. That's kind of how I felt with the 08 G35, especially because like I couldn't really figure out the check engine light. But I just don't like that. I don't like that unfinished part things. Although there are no builds really ever finished, I just don't really like feeling like I'm unfinished for what I wanted to or I had planned. Just in my opinion. Now, option 2, y'all, let's just fix that alignment and drive the car to the end of winter. I just tell you guys it's like mid-February right now. So realistically, winter, we probably got like another like month and a half, for it to still be like cold and like bad weather. They say what's that saying? April showers bring May flowers. So you about like a month and a half before realistically like it changes, the season is changing. And then sell the car, at that time or like at the end of the winter. So usually basically it's a daily for winter. Pros, be pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I like driving that car around. It drives really well for like just having an older car. It's just more simple. It's more, I don't know how to explain, but it's just a little bit more of like a little bit more of a direct feel. It just feels like simple. Car just drives point A, point B, no problems. Get on the gas and get up and go. That's all I like. Cool. There are some cons though with that thing as well, because driving in the winter, as we all know, winter does weigh and eat and just destroys cars. So it could honestly mess with the car, maybe make a new problem. There's that new problems, new issues will come up. But honestly, in my opinion, the pros just outweigh the cons for this decision because the fact of it's fun to drive that car. So I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I get to make more content for you guys. I get to really extract a little bit more value from the car itself. More of like it serving its purpose. Now, option 3, I'm not gonna lie, it's maybe a little crazy, maybe it's a little far-fetched. Maybe I shouldn't do this one. I'm not gonna lie, 100% probably shouldn't do it. Well, maybe 95% shouldn't do this one. But option 3 is do a full show level restoration. So that means like fully going under the car, inspecting where it's rusting and stuff like that, patching and stopping where it's at rusting from right now, and just doing the most I can do to patch it up so it won't rust further than what it is now. Making it, structurally safe to drive on the road for me. Changing the wheels, redoing and like not real redoing, but more of like updating and refreshing the interior, redoing the wrap, doing the body work on the car as well. and just full send the car, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do a little bit more, couple, cosmetic things like change out the rockers, change the hood, maybe the fenders, and just like full send the G35. And I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the decision that everyone in my life probably told me not to do. Well, people who are into cars, but everybody into cars probably be like, hell yeah, brother, do it. You know what I'm saying? Right on, man. Go ahead. Come on, my nigga. Just build a car. You know, there's a lot of things you can say. It's like, yo, bro, do it, bro. What's wrong with you? But obviously, the pros it's gonna look, it's gonna be badass. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's gonna be badass. It's gonna be a fire G35, especially with the sedan. You know, it's kind of like the ugly duckling. I always say that, like the ugly duckling of the group, of the VQ group. Like it's gonna be good. I ain't gonna cap, bro. It's gonna be fire in my opinion. Cons, it gonna cost a lot of money up front. Not only up front in the sense of like, you know, dropping money at one time. Probably take, you know, spread up between like 2 to 3 months to build this car up like in a professional way of like, you know, top tier show level. But in that time, you know, it's gonna be like probably like $6,000 if I was about to do everything myself. If I was to outsource some things, like maybe outsourcing the body work or outsourcing the preventing like the rust from like eating any further, maybe 8, 10, even 11, 12, you know, depending on how much like, you know, work things needs to be done. So there's a lot of money that could go into this that honestly I wouldn't get back, to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Would it be a cool like redemption story of like a build that I didn't finish but I built, and it'd be cool, but honestly it would be a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then honestly it would take some time to like get all that stuff done. Like, even though I'm saying 2 or 3 months, but realistically for car guys, it may be 6, it may be 8. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't know why we always try to undershoot, be like, oh, we're like the like Superman of fixing cars, but we're not. Let's be real. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But option 4 and my last option with you guys is to part out the car. Now, part out the car. You know, I got the interior. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna want the red seats. Got the suede headliner, black carpet. You know, the door cards. I got the CarPlay monitor in the middle, which honestly doesn't really work because I don't have an amplifier in the car, and I gotta rewire some new speakers. But they can just take the system out. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the speakers. What else is in the car? Headlights, taillights. You know, got the clears, and that's actually it. That's like mods and stuff. Realistically, somebody would probably want the motor, trans. Probably somebody may want some fenders, OEM fenders, the OEM hood. You never know. Like, I got the front bumper, which is not an OEM bumper actually. It's I don't know what bumper it is, but it's something. But somebody may want that too. You know, you never know. So there's some parts in the car that could add up some value. And realistically, when you part out a car, you kind of make more money in some cases than you would make in selling the whole car. Depending on the car, obviously. For this car, in my opinion, I make more money parting it out than I would just actually selling off the whole car. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The only thing about this is that the fact that it would take a lot of time. Not even just the why I keep saying but not even just the fact of like taking apart the car, because taking apart the car is nothing, bro. I just take the parts off, throw it in the garage, scrap the frame, we good. Start selling the parts slowly. It's the fact of the selling the parts slowly that takes a long time, because you know I gotta find somebody who's interested in buying an interior, and especially for the right price. I gotta find someone who wants the headlights, the tail lights, all that stuff. You know, the whole 9 yards. So it's gonna take some time to find somebody interested in all that stuff. And realistically, like the time that I'm waiting for somebody to buy those stuff, I probably could have just sold the whole car and be good too as well. You know what I'm saying? It's, give or take, depending on like, you know, what I want to do and how I want to go about it. And honestly, that will give me the most like feeling of like unfinished. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would feel like at that point, like I really just didn't finish the car. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, I parted out the car, like couldn't just finish it and still has a whole car. It made me feel a little like, damn, like I could have worked harder and did it better. You know what I'm saying? Now, what option am I going to go with? What do you guys think I'm going to go with? You got 4 options. You know what I'm saying? 1, fix the alignment, sell the car. 2, fix the alignment, drive the car for about a month and a half, you know, in the winter, sell the car. 3, full show level restoration. You know what I'm saying? Badass G. I ain't going to lie. And you got 4, part out the car. Make as much money as humanly possible off of the car. 4 options. To be honest with you guys, my favorite option out of all of them is probably number 3, because like full show level is going to be really cool, and I think it will be a really cool thing to do. Not a lot of people do like the older sedans, especially like that body style, like the first generation, like the G35 sedans. Like nobody like really builds those anymore, because like, bro, look at the you know, the G37, bro. Like looks way better. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It has more style, more updated features. You know what I'm saying? Like that more roundness of the car gave it a more of like a bigger look, but also just more of like a flowier, sexier, like, damn, bruh. You know what I'm saying? A little slim, thick shorty in a nice, sleek dress. To the T. The G35 is more of like a a girl that like looks really good in the face, you know what I'm saying? Has the soul, real kind-hearted person, but it doesn't really have the whole like package, you know what I'm saying? Something's missing. And maybe she can't cook or something like that. Or maybe she just don't go to the gym, you know, she's not as healthy. You know, maybe she doesn't have the full body look. Or maybe her style is way off. It doesn't really fit her, like, you know, her body. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't dress for her body type. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something's missing. But if you really put your work in all, well, that's a little crazy. But, you know, put everything into it. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going right. It just looks real good. Like, good. I'm not going to lie. To be honest with you guys, the option I'm picking is actually going to be a hybrid between 1 and 2. I'm just going to fix the alignment. I'm going to get the car, you know, like, touched up, make sure everything's good in the car. And I'm going to list it as soon as the alignment is fixed. And I know I'm driving that. Then at that point, I'm driving it again. And while I'm driving it, I'm just going to be selling it at the same time. Like, you know, tell people, like, listen, it's going to be adding miles because I'm still driving the car. You know, it's not my daily, but at the same time, like, I'm driving the car from time to time. You know, I'm going to work, going out, whatever the case may be. So miles are going to be adding up. And then I'm going to sell the car. And when I do sell the car, I'm going to let you guys know. You guys going to see the video. The car's going to be gone. Do I want to sell the car for real? 100% honestly, you guys, I don't want to sell the car. I actually would prefer to keep the car. I just know that, like, structurally, like, integrity-wise, it's just not going to really work out. I took the car to a shop, you know, I had my guy look at it, and even he was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you could save it, but it's just more one of those things, like, is it really going to be worth it? It's going to take a lot of time and money to have someone save it, and at that same time, you could just low-key just buy another, I could buy another one for the same price that you would pay to fix this one, and then swap everything over, and it would still be cheaper. So obviously there's like that in my head that's like floating around. And realistically, I kind of want to get something new. Like I really want to get into a new platform, a new car. I want to try something new. Like I've been really into like that VQ like series, like you know, G's. I actually touched on a couple of Nissans as well, but I would prefer right now to kind of like get into something a little bit different. You know, a new platform. I don't really have that experience with like German cars or even like much so American cars. A little bit with American cars because I used to have a trailer, like a Chevy. But you know, so I want to try something different, bro. I want to be different. So we're gonna see y'all. You guys gonna see the next video. Let me know, you guys. If you guys were me, what decision would you pick? You know what I'm saying? Out of all the 4 items presented to you guys, what would you guys pick? What do you guys think I should do? And what do you guys think like is a smart decision to do? You know, so what I should do and what the smart decision is obviously 2 different things, to be honest with you guys. But let me know in the comments down below, guys. Anyways, peace.